For question 5, we've been asked to estimate the answer to this problem. We must show all our working. Now, you must never just work this out as it stands. We've got to round these numbers to make them a lot easier, and that's the skill they're testing in this question, not if we can work out 59 times 301 exactly. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is say, well, this is approximately 59. If I round that to the first significant figure, that gives me 60. 301 rounded to the first significant figure is 300, and 1997 rounded to the first significant figure is 2000. So now this is going to be the problem I'm going to work out exactly. 60 times 300 first of all. So again, I'm going to do 6 threes give me 18, but I need to times it by 1000, and again divide that by 2000. And to make this a little bit easier, instead of trying to count how many times 2000 goes into 18,000, I'm going to divide this by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10, and divide by 10, and divide by 10 again. So it's effectively I divided top and bottom by 1000. So how many times does 2 go into 18 is 9. Now for the second part, these questions can get quite confusing. So they've given us a fact that 341 times 57 gives us 19,437. So using this information, we need to write down the answer to these two problems. So we just need to use this as a guide to help us answer. So the first thing I notice is 341 has been divided by 100 to be 3.41, and 57 has been divided by 10 to be 5.7. So if I've divided by 100 and divided by 10, overall, that's like dividing by 1000. So this answer is going to be 1,000 times smaller. So again, I'm going to just say that this answer is 19, but if I've divided this by 1,000, the number's moved 3 spaces to the right, so it'd be 19.437. Now the second part is a little bit more challenging, and what I'm going to do to help us answer that is just rewrite the problem using the numbers from the original fact. So they've told us that 19,437 divided by, now if we use this 57, the answer should be 341. So we now need to make a comparison between this problem and the new one they've given. So 570 is going to be 10 times bigger than 57. But of course, when I divide numbers, if the number I'm dividing by gets 10 times bigger, my answer is going to become 10 times smaller. So actually, this is going to become 34.1. That can be quite a confusing thing to get your head around, so just take some time to understand what I've said there. The number we are dividing by has become 10 times bigger, so our answer has become 10 times smaller, because of course less of a number will go into it. If it's bigger, less will go in.